What are your thoughts on criminal justice reform?
Well, it's not an area that I've spent a lot of time in. I do believe that there are a lot of probably crimes that are, what should I say? Well, I'll just talk from my personal experience as a mother. Okay, I've had a couple of my sons get in trouble when they were young, and doing typical things that I think a lot of young people do, and I think sometimes they're even set up by local law enforcement. I think I think we as adults even are set up by local law enforcement with things that are unconstitutional, like roadblocks, and they're searching vehicles when that's private property, and I believe that violates our constitutional right, without cause. So oftentimes young people will make mistakes and do something stupid while they're young. Not that I'm justifying anything, any illegal activity. However, it can be a black mark on their whole life. It can affect their ability to get a job, uh, many good jobs, and so it's. I think there are some issues there, and so I mean that's just from my personal experience. So I'm not real knowledgeable on the criminal justice system and the type of reforms that are needed. I know that there were some reforms. Well, I'm more interested in judicial reforms, I guess I would say, rather than the criminal justice reforms. And I could talk more about that if you have a question about that.
Okay. Just real briefly, when you say judicial reforms, why don't you expand on that a little?
Sure. Well, I believe in Congress invoking their power under Article 3, which gives Congress the power to limit the jurisdiction of the federal courts, including the Supreme Court. And if we had been doing that all along, we probably wouldn't have had Roe versus Wade and the gay marriage issue that was just decided, and we would be able to stop the legislation from the bench. And that's a power that is totally afforded to Congress. We just haven't invoked that power.
Okay.